What is happening, guys? Here, aka CrazyShadow303, and we're here with some Tier 2 action from the Weltmeister League, being a Saturday night. It is the final race of 2020 for the Tier 2 guys. Obviously, because next Saturday is Boxing Day, so we're pushing back next week. You know, a week later, which will be the 2nd of January. So this will definitely be the final Tier 2 race of 20, because the last thing on people's minds on Boxing Day is, to be honest, racing. It's more like getting rid of Christmas Day turkey leftovers. Well, at least it is with my family. So yeah, we've got something a little bit different tonight. I am not actually going to be racing in this race. I am actually going to be commentating, so that's going to be interesting, considering the last time I tried commentating I called the results a lap early. So this could either go very well or be a complete disaster, but you know, let's just dive right into it. I've just got to join up with the guys in the chat party momentarily, and yeah, where are we? Notifications, invitation. There we go. So yeah, let's see who's in. I am spectator, of course. So at the moment we've got the Boy Razor in the BWT Racing Point. We've got Outward Patient in the Red Bull. We've got Shuey, Schumacher 1357 in the Williams. He will be the steward that takes part in the race for this one. We've got Lil Jumbo John 15 in the Ferrari. We've got the Alfa Romeos of Rick Sturley 2015 and Chen the Panda. And we've got the Mercedes of Brendis Jr. and his big brother Brendis Union. That's right, guys. Literally happened today. Brendis Jr. has joined Tier 2 today, and Mercedes has become a family team. And yeah, so we've got a set of brothers racing in the Mercedes. So nothing like Hamilton and Bottas, am I right? And yeah, as I'm sure you've seen with the Hedgehog's picture in the corner, there is going to be no face cam on this as I am commentating. So yeah, what I'm going to do as well is when Shuey starts his Twitch stream, then I will go onto my Twitch channel and I will use my Twitch channel to host his as well. So yeah, let me just make sure everything is all perfect. Yep, just checking my stream, making sure playback's good. Yep, playback seems okay. Just turn the volume down just in case you guys are getting echoes. Yeah, turn it down to 22, that should be fine. And of course I've got my Twitch channel open as well, so when Shuey is able to you know, go online on Twitch, then I'm going to immediately set it to a host. So yeah, let's see if anyone else has come in. Yep, Bagos too also joined the Tier 2 League today. He's in the Renault, and yeah, we're just waiting for some of the other guys to come into the lobby. Shuey's inviting me to party. Right. Yeah.
Thank you to Bren for inviting your brother. Thank you for Maverick to inviting your friend. Yeah, this is awesome.
The Mercs now a family team.
But now family-owned team.
I feel like Lance Stroll now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be a good race. So, Crazy, as we discussed, you're gonna you'll only be watching me and commentating on me. That's where the race is gonna happen tonight, right?
Well, I'm hosting your Twitch stream.
Make
Isn't
sure
that
to talk
enough?
about the league. Make sure to talk about the league. Make sure to host everything: the admins, the owner, the growth, who's getting kicked,
man.
who's staying, who's safe, who's not safe. Is anybody really safe?
Okay.
Wow. We have 3 Greek people in here right now. 3 Greek guys. This is awesome.
Big up Greek.
And 3 Norwegians.
And 3 Norwegians. Wow. Where are the Canadians at?
Yeah.
Somebody save me, please.
Wait, aren't the Canadians all in tier 1?
It's what you call a Norwegian sandwich.
The tolker within Nej, vi kan snakke norsk, da skjønner ingenting.
Can you just quickly get everybody to know one more time in general Crazy to join the party chat, please?
Sure.
While I'm trying to find everybody in here who has not joined. Jim Strav, you've joined the party. Maverick. Hudson.
We got the new fish tank set up on that side. Adds a nice little charm to the room, doesn't it?
How you doing, Hudson?
Yo.
Yo. Quote of the night is tackle, tackle, tackle.
Yeah. I'll try not to tackle if I got.
Are you in the lobby? No, you're not, eh?
No, I've just turned the game on.
Okay. Your invite might not work, so I'll send you another one. 3.
There we go. Just sent on Discord.
Yeah. Baggett. So Baggett, Bagus, Maverick, and Jim need to join.
Made it, Liam. I made it.
Right, let me just see if I haven't got Bagos as a PlayStation friend yet, but I think I've got Maverick and Jim as well. So I'll just send them an invite to party. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got. Hang on, is Maverick still on tier 1? And Maverick's already. Yeah, Maverick's already joined. Yeah, yeah. I haven't yet got Jim.
You want not to do, right? After that, if people want to mute their like mics and stuff, that's fine. You know, so
Yeah.
but I'm quickly gonna run through here, see who is here and who's not. So give me a second, guys, and we'll get started really soon. Race check-in. Got 17, 16, we got 15 guys today. So Chen is here. Milan is not, he can't come. The two Brent brothers are here. Bryce is not coming, he checked in by accident. John is here. Boy Razor, aka Razor Boy, he's here. Oh, please stop.
Okay.
Jim is in here. Jim is here. Vegas, he's here. Maverick is here. We're waiting on Dylan. Beckett is in here. Rick
Yes, sir.
is in here. I'm here. We're waiting on Finn. So Finn and Dylan. Finn and Dylan. Milosh is in here, right?
Milosh? No, he's not. Milosh is McLaren,
Milosh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in here.
Yeah, he's not in the game lobby.
Right. Let me try and invite Finn and Milosh, because I know I've got them. Finn.
Yeah, and then Hudson is in there. So we need Milosh in here, we need Finn in here, we need Dylan in here, and we're good to go. And who else?
Finn's in.
Finn's in? Okay, Finn is in.
Milosh.
No to prihvatio.
A
Evo.
u lobby nisi došao, ne vidim te ovdje. Nisi u lobby.
Evo, izašao sam pa sam ponovo ušao.
A, okej, dobro.
Meni piše da sam sam.
Okej, sačekaj samo sekund, početi novi i onda ti ga prihvati.
Ok.
Evo, ovaj.
Ok, evo vidim, sad ću ja prihvatim. Evo, accept.
Okej. So... Ne vidim te ovdje u lobby, jel ti vidiš nas?
Evo sad ulazim.
A, okej, ulaziš, okej, cool. Dobro.
Evo, joining session. I dalje mi piše da sam sam.
Okej. Okej, Jel piše sam ili da se ne možeš priključiti u session?
Meni je, znači sve mi je ovdje, znači Kina, practice, ali sam sam ovdje.
Glupo.
A pokušat ću leave session pa ponovo.
Leave session pa ponovo. Ako ti imaš problem, reci. So guys, I might have to leave the lobby, right? I'll have to have an invite back, and Milish will need one too. Make sure he gets in before I do, because right now he sees an empty screen with nobody else in the lobby, just him by himself. So
Right.
Okay.
let's sort that out. I'm leaving right now. It might be like a connection thing, so
Yeah.
So send Milish an invite, whoever is the host.
That would be Outward.
Outward, okay.
I haven't got Milo.
Right. Okay. I think I have. Yeah. Yeah. Milos. Confirm. Right. It's sent.
Okay, so try now, Milish. See if you can see everybody. Do you see everybody now?
Maybe dalje mi učitava?
There we go. You
Okay.
in?
Evo ga.
You're in.
Okay, cool. So now I need to invite back.
Okay. No problem. Should we confirm? There we go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Garantirano je bilo nešto do interneta. Jer prije pisao mi je da sam sam.
Da.
Čak mi nije prikazivao ovaj status tu, kakav mi je internet. Tako da garantovano je bilo do toga.
Milos, you need to choose a car, mate.
You're McLaren, I think. Yeah, you're McLaren.
McLaren.
There we go.
Okay, everybody's in the party, right? Fuck. Fuck it. I don't know. Give me a second here. Two seconds.
1, 2.
Oh, Beckett.
Got some dad jokes in here.
Yeah, and I don't know how many dads for real we have here, like legit dads, so.
You in the lobby, Shuey? Because you suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, I know. So I have the
Right.
CD edition of Schumacher edition that didn't work
Right.
for some reason. So for some reason it just does not want to work when I have the CD in. It just switches me back to the old shitty edition. So that I
Right.
guess. So I'm joining right now.
Okay.
No worries, Maverick. All good.
Baphomet.
Okay.
We've got quite a lot of races in today. Quite good.
Alright, so I just want to make. Guys,
Yes.
nobody's in the session, right?
Waiting for players.
Okay, you guys shouldn't have readied up though. People are in session right now. They shouldn't have readied up. I'm not in, and we weren't ready.
I
to start,
think it
guys.
was just countdown timer. I don't know.
Can't people just
I
join?
think there were more than half of the people who had ready up for it.
Yeah.
Ready to-
Okay, that's fine. I
we-
will.
Shall we back out?
It's fine. Just give me a second. I'll let you know in
Yeah,
about 2
I can
seconds.
invite you from here.
I ja sad
too.
odustajem, zar ne?
Ne, da. Ti da. Zin, ti da.
Okej, okej.
Retire from session.
Retire.
Tila.
I can invite you now.
Tila.
Just wait a second, Beckett. Like, I'm joining in. I just want to make sure that I can pick my car, right? Like Williams. So, spectate, AlphaTauri. George Russell, take control. Now we only need an invite from, so we need to invite the new guy, right?
Baphomet's, yeah. And I think Milos has gone and retired. Yeah. Right. No. Right, so is it 2?
Isn't in the group.
Hang on, let me I'm trying to invite. There, sent invite.
Cat, thanks.
Oh, Renault Bagos is off.
That was early.
Right, so I'm gonna back out the chat party so I can do the commentary, Shuey.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
Right.
Appreciate it.
No problem. I am on my YouTube channel, Crazy Shadow. Crazy Shadow 303.
Easy, Razor.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Very free.
Razor Shadow.
Crazy Shadow.
What's the channel? Come on. What's the channel called?
Crazy Shadow 303.
Razy.
Crazy.
Crazy.
C
You're so crazy, you know?
I've found it.
There we go.
Only took you 20 minutes.
I've given you a like and a subscribe.
Nice.
There you go.
Always appreciated,
And
man.
then I'm
Always
also,
appreciated.
I'm also
Cheers, mate.
live streaming now, so he's gonna be
Right.
commentating on my channel. So
I'm going to be hosting.
yeah.
Hosting, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Fucking hell. AirPod's got 10 minutes to connect.
Oh, just so you know, Charlie's watching. Great.
There you go.
Charlie, how you doing? Well, I'm going to back out of the party, guys. See you later. Good luck, everyone. Right, here we go, guys. Weltmeister League, round 4 of Tier 2. The final race confirmed today. The final race of 2020 for the Tier 2 guys. because next Saturday is obviously Boxing Day, and we're all going to be sleeping off the turkey. So, so yeah, here we go, guys. Just got to set up the spectators. Brendis Union with the early blows. 1 minute 31.4. Then Outward with a 132.3. Maverick has just set in a 133.217. Chen has just gone third with a 133.0. So it's all going Q1. There will be one person who is going to retire, and I think it might be Bagos, because he's retired. Don't know if he had crashed or anything like that. So yeah, yeah. As I said, guys, Weltmeister League Tier 2 Round 4 in China at the Shanghai International Circuit, and oh my days, this is a great circuit to race. Good mix of slow and fast corners, the longest straight on the Formula 1 calendar, and yeah, you've got to watch your steering inputs on this circuit, especially around turn 1 and 2. But yeah, you've got that almost 360 degree turn off at the start of the lap, almost 360 degrees. You've got the long sweeping turn 7, and you've also got the again almost 360 degree circle of turns 12 and 13, heading down to that long straight. I read earlier today that it's like the length of 10 soccer pitches, 10 football pitches lined end to end. That's about as long as it is. But yeah, Weltmeister League, we are racing Tier 2 on Saturday. It's 9 PM UK time, 4 PM Eastern. We have a Tier 1 race tomorrow in good old USA. And yeah, that is again 9 PM UK time and 4 PM Eastern. And we also have Thursday Classics, which involves both Tier 2 drivers and Tier 1 drivers. Just started Season 2 last Thursday in Brazil, and it was absolutely crazy. So yeah, let's see where the action is at right now. Jumbo John is on an outlap. Let's see how he does. Jim Strav in the Williams is also on an outlap. And yeah, Brendis Jr. joined today. He's joined his brother Brendis Union in the Mercedes. The Mercedes has become a family run team now. Hudson, what has happened to Hudson? He's done a 135.0, but it looks like he has retired. And now Jim Strav, let's see what he's doing. Yeah, he's just letting people through. Here's Shui in the Williams, the league owner, the creator of the Weltmeister League. Yes, I know, JST, Crazy did say crazy. But yeah, you know, let me just, because I'm having a few issues on Twitch here, trying to host Shui's stream. So let me just try and sort that out while you watch how Shui himself is doing. And yeah, Milos has retired, Hudson's retired, and also Bagos too, who joined Tier 2 today in the Renault, partnering Hudson. So it looks like both Renaults are out. I don't know what happened, whether there was a crash into the wall. Shui's going straight back into the pit. So let's see how everyone's going into the pit. Here we go. Brendis Jr. coming down the long straight, and let's see how he does. Let me just pull up the track map. There we go. And yeah, that's perfect. Right, so he is going back into the pit. Everybody's going back into the pit. Right, here's Jumbo John in the Ferrari. He's on a 134.2. So let's see how well he's doing. He's currently just beginning sector 3. He's approaching turn 11 into turns 12 and 13. He's gone a little wide there. And yep, so that was a nice exit out of turn 13 down the straight. He's got DRS, as you always do in qualifying. And he's got a brake at the 100-metre board before entering turn 14. He does that well. Try not to spin the car by putting the power down too early. Round the final corner, where is Jumbo John coming out? He was a little wide there. DRS open, and he is a 130. He's still 133.7. So yeah, that was a slight improvement, I think. But yeah, let's go on to Boy Razor. He's just starting his lap, going round into turn 2. Nice lines there. Again, as I said, you've got to watch your steering inputs on this circuit. And yep, he's doing pretty well. He's on a 133.2 so far. He's in P8. Although, as long as you set a good lap, as long as you really set a lap time, you'll be able to get out of Q1. Because there's been a few retirements anyway. Baphomet has retired. So yeah, not sure if all these retirements are because they're retiring in the pits or people have crashed. We'll find out in Q2 how many people have actually crashed, because in this game, if you retire when you've crashed, then you're obviously not getting into the next qualifying phase. So we'll just see. Boy Razor coming down towards turn 14. Brakes at the 100-metre board. Turns in. Nice. As I said, don't put the power on too early in that corner. You'll end up spinning. The final corner. He's looking good. He's looking good. He is a 133.8. He doesn't improve. He's still P8. So Finn, my fellow McLaren, my fellow McLaren driver in the Tier 2 McLaren, he's on an outlap now. He's currently P2 behind Brendis Union in the Mercedes. He's actually in a Mercedes sandwich. The two brothers, P1 and P3. Let's see how his outlap's going on. So yeah, not too bad. He's just going round turn 7 into turns 8 and 9. Yep, and turn 10 just coming up. There we go. And he's about to approach the very tight turn 11. And he actually lets one of the racing points through. Boy Razor, I think he was on a fast lap. So let's see. Oh, Boy Razor's gone wide. So let's get back to Finn and see him do another hot lap. I think Boy Razor went wide and gave up on that hot lap, although they're trading places for some reason. Boy Razor and Finn. So yep, just swerving a bit there. Don't want to be doing that too much when your DRS rear wing's open. But yeah, let's see him come round the final corner to start another hot lap. And here we go, Finn in the McLaren, P2 currently. Can he improve and get P1? At the moment, Q1, it's all about pride, because the business end comes in Q3. So, yep, decent lines around turn 3. And, yep, so Boy Razor needs to get out of the way. Because Finn is on a hot lap. I think he has. Yep, so Boy Razor does well to get out of the way there. And he's coming round towards turns 9 and 10, the double left-hander. Nicely done there. And he's coming up to, yep, turn 11 into the almost 360 degree 12 and 13, right down the longest straight on the Formula 1 calendar, and just put the power on all the way down this straight. This makes up most of sector 3 of the lap, and he has to brake at the 100 meter board, turn into turn 14, be careful on the power coming out of there, and round the final corner. Is he going to beat Brendis Union? He is on a 1:31.8, not quite, 0.4 slower than Brendis Union. That was a good lap from the McLaren. Obviously I am a little bit biased because I'm McLaren Tier 1, but yeah, that was a really good lap from Finn. Nice one. Let's see who else. I think everyone else apart from Finn is in the pits or retired. I see Brendis Jr. has retired. So let's see who. No, Jim Strav and Shui are on hot laps. Both Williams has not set a lap yet. So Shui is coming up to turn 11. And he's about to, yep, slow it all down and get back on the power for turn 12 and 13, and then really pour it on down the straight. Let me just try, because I am still having problems with your stream, Shui. So he's coming down to turn 14, brake at the 100 meters. Slightly wide there from Shui. He had to slow right down. That might compromise his lap. He's on 2 minutes 5 so far. So what is he on now? Oh, it's a 1:35.9. Not sure why that hasn't actually registered. He might have gone off track a bit. But yeah, that was a 1:35.9, but it might have been deleted for track limits. Where is Jim Strav? He's pulled off a 1:32.5. He is in P6. Well done to Jim. Definitely you and Shui for the rest of the season. Mate, if I've got the time, I mean, I'm lucky that I've had today off from work, so I could do this. I'm hoping to actually participate in one of these Tier 2 events, like Shui is today, next month. So yeah, I will be in that Williams. Well, not that Williams, because that's Jim's Williams. I'm hoping to be in that Williams sometime next month, racing as the representative for Tier 2. And yeah, thanks a lot, Charlie. Thanks, Wildcat 61999, Tier 1 Renault. And yeah, thanks for the comment, mate. Really appreciate it. But right now we are back on board with Shui, the owner, the league owner, the creator of the Weltmeister League. And what is he on now? He's 1:35.2, but again, no time. No time for Shui. Not sure what's going on there. I don't know if he's on track limits, but yeah, not quite sure why Shui's times are being deleted. Possible track limits, because he has completed laps. Don't get me wrong, Shui has completed laps, but as you can see, guys, the times aren't showing up. So at the moment, end of Q1, we have the Mercedes of Brendis Union in P1, 1:31.4. We have Finn in the McLaren, 1:31.8 in P2. Brendis Jr., 1:32.3 in the second Mercedes. Then we've got Outward Patient, 1:32.3 in the Red Bull. And it has started to rain. This will be interesting. Shui, P16, but there may have been a few retirements, so I don't know. It could be a case of, as Shui is the steward, he's letting everyone else, yeah, no time. Bagos 2, no time. Hudson 135.0, but he may have crashed. Milos, no time. And then we've got Beckett P12 137.1. We've got Baphomet 134.4. Jumbo John 133.7. Boy Razor 133.2. Maverick 133.217. Chen the Panda 133.0. Then Jim Strav 132.5 it looked like. So here we go guys, Q2. Who is in Q2? Why are you not hosting? So yeah, we've got 13 cars still in. Obviously a couple of retirements. Why have we already got a yellow flag? It's only just started. Oh, because Milos has retired again. Milos, what is going on with the second McLaren? So, who's coming out first? And why can't I host Shui? So we have a Ferrari and a Mercedes. Oh! If this wasn't ghosting, there would be contact. And again, they are all queuing up. So we got... Who came out first? Baphomet in the Ferrari has come out first. So let's see what Baphomet can do. What am I doing wrong on Twitch? Let me just try and do something with my stream manager. So yeah, it is raining as well, so everyone I think is on inters. Let me just check that. Here we go. Yeah, everyone is on inters. It started raining in Q2. And yeah, so Baphomet, first one out on a hot lap in Q2. There is a yellow flag in Sector 3 for some reason. So let's just ride on board with Baphomet in the Ferrari. Nice and slow around turns 1 and 2 into turn 3. Just gotta watch the traction here, guys, because it's gonna get slippy. Nice line by Baphomet into turn 6. No, turn 5, sorry, into turn 6 now. And then the long sweeping left-hander of turn 7. Try and keep on the power. Does run a bit too close to the curb there, Baphomet does. Into the double left-hander of turns 9 and 10. Got to have a nice line here. And a good exit out of turn 10. And that's the end of Sector 2. And then it comes up to the tight left-hander of turn 11. He has actually got the fastest Sector 2. Baphomet has. So he's just got to keep on it. Just got to keep on it. Oh, he's slipping a bit. Oh, he's fighting that car. Baphomet is fighting that Ferrari. And now down the longest straight. Obviously no DRS because it is raining. And yep, he's got to brake a bit earlier than the 100-meter board to slow the car down in this wet weather. And let's see, there's another yellow flag Someone's gone off. It looks like a Ferrari or an Alfa Romeo, but let's stick with Baphomet. He is a 148.9. So let's see. But Outward goes faster, and then Boy Razor goes faster, and then Maverick goes faster. Everybody is going faster. Baphomet is slowly slipping down the board. Finn on a 144.9, and then Brendis Union 144.2. Maybe it wasn't a good idea for Baphomet to be the first one out, because he's slipping down. He went from P1 down to P7 in a matter of seconds. Yes, host, finally. Finally, my Twitch stream is hosting. Great. That's one issue out of the way. There we go. So, back to the action. What have we got now? So, Rick Sturley is in the pit. He might have been the one that spun. I'm not sure. All I seen was a yellow flag on Sector 3 because I was focused on the Ferrari of Baphomet. But I noticed there was just after turn 12, someone spun, and it obviously wasn't Baphomet, but it was a red dot. So it was either Chen the Panda, Little Jumbo John, or Rick Sturley. It was probably Rick Sturley because he's given up the lap, and he is back in the pit. Milos has retired again, so he won't make it to Q3. Let's see, Little Jumbo John, he's on a 2:11. So, yeah, let's stick with Little Jumbo John, see if he can improve. He obviously found difficulty in there. Maybe it was Little Jumbo John who span as well. But, you know, with a time like 2:11.2, he obviously found difficulty in that last lap in these wet conditions on the Inters. So yeah, he's going down the DRS straight. Obviously no DRS because of wet weather. Got a brake earlier than normal. Good control of the car by Jumbo John, and he's into the last corner now. Is he gonna... It's definitely an improvement. He goes wide there. Ah, track limits. He went too wide and it's deleted. It was a 146.3 as well. 146.3 and it's deleted. Oh, unlucky Jumbo John. Let's see who else. Let's go to Beckett. Let's go to the Haas of Beckett. Did well. Did well in the Tier 1 race and the Classics this week, so let's see how well he can do in Tier 2. Right, so he's on a 146.4. He's in Sector 2 right now. That's a 1:08 in so far. Might be on course to have a decent lap and improve on that 146. Not when he's twitching around like that though. A very difficult section for Beckett. But yeah, he's coming down the straight. Only 2 more corners to go, Beckett. He might be okay. Slows it right down for turn 14, and then he's into the final corner. Let's see what kind of time he's going to post, and it is a 146.6. So it's not an improvement. He just missed out. Maybe that twitch back on turn 12 cost him. So let's go to... Let's see who's out on a lap. Outward is on 3 lap old Inters so far. So yeah, he's on a 146.9, trying to improve that. He's in P8. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's one of the Mercedes. It's Brendis Jr. He must have spun. So that's going to mess up... actually, it's his out lap, so that's fine. If it was a hot lap, then he would be in serious trouble. But yeah, Brendis Jr. takes a spin on turn 7. So yeah, he must have clipped the grass there. But luckily for Brendis Jr., the newcomer, Brendis Union's brother, he is only on an out lap. So let's ride with Brendis Jr., the newcomer, as he's coming down the straight. And yep, he hits the speed trap. He's got to slow it right down. You can see the racing line there, guys, the little dry patch in the middle of the track. And he's coming around the final corner, ready to begin his next hot lap. And here we go. So, very tough in the dry weather, but imagine going around turns 1 and 2 in the wet. But Brendis Jr. does well to navigate turns 1 and 2. He's into turn 3 now. Where is he? Oh, that may have been a bit slow. I was expecting him to come out of there a bit quicker. 27.5 seconds in sector 1. Needs to improve. He is currently in P4 with a 146.0. So he's coming round turn 7, which is where he's spanning the outlap. No such... Oh, I may have spoke too soon. He goes a little wide there. Little wide. He manages to hold it though, but that could have cost him. He has another little twitch down there and the exit to turn 10. Slows it right down for turn 11. Is there a yellow flag on turn 1? No, it's been sorted. So Brendis Jr. has dropped to P6. Rick Sturley and Maverick have posted better times. Let's see if Brendis Jr. can hold it together for these last couple of corners. And yeah, I was going to say he was very calm going through turn 7 where he span on the outlap. Oh, he's giving it up. And he went into the pit straight a bit hot there. He went into the pit lane, I should say, a bit hot. But he's managed to slow it right down. Unlucky Brendis Jr. Seems to be doing well for his first outing. P6 in his first Weltmeister League race. But I think that incident at the end of turn 7, beginning of turn 8, may have cost him a decent time there. He was doing well before that. So we're now on board with the Maverick in the BWT Racing Point. Let's see what he's doing. He is coming round turn 13 onto the straight. He is on a 145.4 in P5. He's got 10 seconds or so to improve it. I don't know if he's going to improve. Yeah, because no, he's not going to improve now. Whether it's the conditions that are affecting Maverick or whether he's slowed right down. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the pits. That looked like he was going into the pits, but no. Yeah, 158.8. That is nowhere near his best time. Maybe he just held back a little bit and he's going again just here. Just ahead of him is the Alfa Romeo of Chen. No, that's Chen the Panda. He's on a completely different corner. It's Jumbo John that's ahead of Maverick. So there we go. Slows it down for turn 5, I believe. Now he's going to do the long sweeping left-hander of turn 7. Normally you can go full throttle, but that's in the dry. Finn posts a 144.0, the McLaren, improving his time and goes ahead of Brendis Union. There is another yellow flag. It's probably people who are in low fuel mode Let's see if Lil Jumbo John can improve on that 2-minute 11.2 lap. He did have a 1:46 before, but it was deleted for track limits on the final corner, which was very unlucky. So yeah, let's see if he can improve. It's gone round turn 14, very good. Around the final corner, E12 and last of the finishers so far. Is it? He's kept it together on the last corner. He is now in P6, a 1:45.9. Well done to Jumbo John. Just right at the death, he manages to get that, and he manages to get another lap. He crossed the line just before the time ran out in Q2. Let's see. Chen the Panda has had a time deleted, it looks like, because the map's all red for him. Boy Razor, someone is span out. Someone is spinning out. Probably Chen the Panda, because yeah, it was Chen the Panda, because that's about the part where the yellow flag was. No, it sounds like he's in low fuel mode. That might be his Q2 done. Let's see who else is out. Boy Razor, he's on a purple sector 2. So let's see if he can improve. He's on the cusp right now. Only Outward Patient could stop Boy Razor from getting into Q3. And he does. Outward Patient, 1:46.1 goes up to P9. Boy Razor has some work to do here. Last two corners. So 1:46.4. It's not quite. He's literally 0.004 out of Q3. So he's gone wide. He's gone wide. That might cost him. Looks like there's Alfa Romeo right at the back, who's probably in low fuel mode. Let's see if he can improve. Boy Razor, he does. 1:45.8. Beckett is out. So well done to Outward Patient and well done to Boy Razor right at the death there. Oh my days. Chen the Panda, he's obviously not improving. In fact, he's stopped. And then who is that? Is that Jumbo John? Jumbo John has span as well. So Jumbo John and Chen the Panda, both the only two cars out on track. So I think that is it for Q2. Yeah, Chen the Panda is coming into the pit, as is Lil Jumbo John. So yeah, unlucky Beckett. 1:46.4. You did well, but right at the death, Outward Patient and Boy Razor literally, they mugged him. They mugged Beckett at the end there. Sorry Beckett, but yeah, you got absolutely mugged. So we're going on to Q3, boys. We're going on to Q3. Yeah, Beckett, I'm sorry, man, but Outward and Boy Razor right at the death there literally mauled you out of Q3. But it was a good effort, though. It was a very good effort, Beckett. So we have Finn 12, 1:44.0, nice lap. Brendis Union 1:44.2, Jim Strav 1:44.5, Rick Sturley 1:45.1, and Maverick 1:45.4. Boy Razor with that incredible 1:45.8 right at the end. Lil Jumbo John 1:45.9, Brendis Jr. 1:46, Chen the Panda 1:46.120, and Outward Patient right at the death there as well, 1:46.147. Those are the top 10 for Q3. Unlucky Beckett, Baphomet and Milos, who hasn't set any time in any qualifying, Milos. But luckily for him, you know, a couple of people retired by crashing, which, you know, allowed him to get into Q2. So, but not this time. You have to set a time in Q2 to have any hope of Q3. I have no idea why the game is saying lap 1 of 3 because it's Q3. There we go. You enjoy your beer, Beckett. You enjoy it. That was a hard-fought battle for the final couple of places in Q3. That was a really good battle. So, who's going to come out first? We have movement. It's Finn. Oh, of course. I completely forgot. Yeah, of course. Milos does have a quali ban. Thank you for reminding me, Beckett. I honestly forgot about that. So, great work pointing that out, Beckett. Of course, Milos did have a quali ban, so that explains Milos retiring. So, but still, because a few people retired by crashing, I don't think he'll be starting last. So we have Finn on an outlap, the other McLaren. So who we got now? Yeah, Milos and Maverick and Outward are on their outlaps for the final part of qualifying Q3. The top 10 shootout. Who's going to land it on pole for the race? Oh, bit of a lock up there by Finn. There we go. So Q3 is drying up a little bit. There's a multitude of different tyre strategies here, it looks like. Finn is still on the inters. We've got Maverick on the softs, Outward on the mediums. We've got Brendis Jr. on the softs, Boy Razor on the softs, Brendis Union on the softs. And those are the people who are out on track currently. Jumbo John is about to start his outlap. He's on softs. Jim Strav in the pit, still on inters. Rick Sturley in the pit, switched to mediums. And Chen the Panda, still in the pit, but still on inters. So, some people thinking it's still too wet. And some people thinking, nah, it's dry enough, let's go. Yep. Bring me onto my channel, yeah. So, Finn was the first one to come out of the pit. Let's see what he can do. Right, so he is on Sector 2 now, approaching the end. Yep, Sector 2, just under a minute into the tight, well, not as tight as Turn 1 and 2, but Turn 12, 13, very similar to Turn 1 and 2, if not slightly easier. Goes a little bit wide there. Yellow flags on the end of this, and Finn has slowed down. It is dry enough for DRS, as you can see, guys. But Finn has slowed right down. I don't know what the incident on turn 14 was. Probably someone spinning. But yeah, Finn has given up his lap. He probably realises that it's too dry for inters. He's going to come in and change those. Whether he changes it to softs or mediums, we will find out. But who else came out first? We have Maverick with a 140.9, and he was on softs. So yeah, 140.9, the time to beat, guys. The track is definitely drying, so everyone is dumping their inters, and it looks like softs is the way to go. So 140.9 for Maverick. Who else is out on the track? We have Brendis Jr. He's about to set a lap. He's on the softs as well. Good line out to the final corner. DRS open. And he goes fastest, 139.7. Well done, Brendis Jr., the newcomer, literally joined today. Brendis Union's brother. And yeah, this is turning out to be a real battle for the race pole. Jim Strav, for some reason, is still on Inters. He's the only car out of the final 10 to be on Inters. And don't forget, guys, Weltmeister League, Tier 1 races. We are in the USA tomorrow, every Sunday, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK time. Tier 1 with talent like Schumacher 1357, Wildcat 61999, JST, and of course yours truly, CrazyShadow303, will be participating in the USA tomorrow. Jumbo John goes second with a 140.1. There was a yellow flag at the pit entry. But yeah, so Tier 1 Weltmeister League races every Sunday. Tier 2 Weltmeister League races on Saturdays. This is the final race of 2020 for Tier 2, because obviously next Saturday is Boxing Day, and racing, I'm sure, will be the last thing on these guys' mind next week. It's probably turkey leftovers that are going to be on their mind next week. And yeah, we've also got Thursday Classics, where we race a classic car at a classic track. That was hard to get out. A classic car on a classic track. Season 2 of Thursday Classics started last Thursday. It was interesting to say the least. We was racing in 1998 McLarens at Interlagos in Brazil. And yeah, so we've got Thursday Classics, Sunday Tier 1 and Saturday Tier 2. With the Tier 2 races being commentated by Tier 1 drivers. We're all taking it in turns, and of course there's like a Williams in Tier 2 events that will be taken up by another steward, another Tier 1 driver, you know, just to make things interesting. And yeah, so we're all taking it in turns commentating Tier 2 events. We're all taking it in turns actually racing in the Williams in Tier 2 events. So yeah, and for some reason Jim Strav is still to not only set a time, but to actually come out of the pits. He needs to ditch those Inters. And let's see who this is. Brendis Jr. is coming back out, trying to improve on his 139.7. Let's see if there's anyone else out. Outward Patient in the Red Bull. He's gone back into the pits. He hasn't set a time yet. Let's see, Rick Sturley, the other guy in the mediums that has the medium tyres on. He's gone back into the pits. Brendis Union, 134.2, just stuck it on pole. Yeah, softs is definitely the way to go. Chen the Panda, 136.9, just gone P2 and split the two brothers. Brendis Jr., yeah, on an outlap. I think, message to Jim Strav, Outward Patient and Rick Sturley, I think softs is the way to go, guys. You need to ditch those mediums and inters. Let's see, Boy Razor goes P2, 136.3. Finn is about to come out as well. He's just come out the pit exit. There is a yellow flag, probably because Finn had to slow down and let people by. Who else is there? So yeah, Brendis Jr. was P1. He's now down in P4. He's currently on another outlap. And let's see. Let's have a look at these guys. Yes, Jim Strav, Outward Patient and Rick Sturley have all ditched their mediums and inters. It is now time for softs. So let's see who's further ahead here. Jim Strav is ahead of Outward Patient, so we'll go with Rick Sturley, who's just about to approach the long sweeping left-hander of turn 7, and yeah, let's have a look at these guys who haven't yet set a time. Maybe they were thinking one lap to save their tyres. You know, one chance, one opportunity. I'm not doing any more Eminem songs. So yeah, let's have a look at these guys who are currently 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, who have yet to do a lap. I think the first one to cross the line will be Rick Sturley. So let's go on to Rick. He's got DRS. He's approaching the final 2 corners, about to start his first hot lap of Q3. And yeah, let's find out how well he can do. So he's about to start. So here we go, Rick Sturley about to go into turn 1 and 2. The long, almost 360 degree right hand combination into the left hand of turn 3. Then up into turn 4. Here comes Brendis Jr. improves 133.0. So Brendis Jr. and Maverick goes 133.008 in the racing point. So Brendis Jr. and Maverick both improving. They are currently the top 2. Brendis Jr. muscling out his brother back down into P3. So there's some sibling rivalry, teammate rivalry. Mercedes rivalry, whatever you want to call it. So here's Rick Sturley approaching the long straight, the longest straight on the Formula 1 calendar. As I said earlier in this stream, from what I read earlier, it's like the same size as 10 football soccer pitches lined end to end. This straight, it's about the same length. And he breaks all the way down into turn 14. I'm assuming he broke at the 100-metre board. He's coming round the last corner. That might have been slightly wide. Rick Sturley goes P3. Brendis Union is dropping down the field, guys. So Rick Sturley, 133.1. Where is Jim Strav? Now, outward patient first. What is he going to do? He's 132. He goes top. He goes pole. These guys saving their tyres for one shot might have pulled off a masterstroke here. Jim Strav, he hasn't set a time. He's gone straight into the pits. Finn, the McLaren, 131.8. Everyone is starting. I think these guys who was on the one lap strategy, they might have pulled it off because they've saved tyres. They've just gone one shot, and yeah, Finn P1, Outward P2. Then you've got Maverick in P3, Brendis Jr. who was doing well, he's back down in P4. Rick Sturley and Jumbo John ahead of Brendis Union. Boy Razor, Chen the Panda and Jim Strav, the only driver in Q3 not to set a time. So there is your top 10 guys for the race. Finn in the McLaren. Come on, McLaren. 131.8. Sorry, guys, I'm a little biased. You know, tier 1 McLaren. But yeah, I'm joking, guys, of course. But yeah, Finn in the McLaren, 131.8. Outward Patient in P2 in the Red Bull, 132.0. Maverick in the Racing Point, 132.4. The Mercedes of Brendis Jr., 133.0. Rick Sturley, not that far behind, 133.1. And then Jumbo John in the Ferrari, P6, 133.9. Brendis Union, P7, 134.2. Boy Razor, 135.4. Chen the Panda, 136.9. And down in P10, Jim Strav in the Williams with no time set. So here we go. This is going to be interesting. So obviously, you know, 50% race distance. at least one stop. So yeah, Charlie, man, what a finish that was. I think the one lapper on the soft was the way to go, wasn't it? The Mercedes were doing well, but yeah, they literally, you know, they were doing well. Along comes the one lap guys, completely sent them down the grid. So here we go, guys. Well, it's the formation lap first. Lot of smoke coming out. Got to warm those tyres, guys, because it's going to be a hectic start. So we have Finn in pole, Outward P2, Maverick P3, Brendis Jr. P4, Rick Sturley P5, Lil Jumbo John P6, Brendis Union P7, Boy Razor P8, Chen the Panda P9, Jim Strav P10, and then the Q2 retirees, Beckett P11, Baphomet P12, Milos, who incidentally had a quali ban, which I completely forgot about, in P13. Then the two Reynolds of Hudson and Bagos 2 in P14 and 15, Shuey P16, and Rodney T44 in P17, the Tier 1 driver for some reason adding to the fray. That's going to be interesting. That is really going to be interesting. So now they're coming down the long straight. And while they do that, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here come the rest of them. I was going to say there weren't 6 cars in the on the grid. Wondered where the rest of them are. Looks like Brendis Union is holding up the second part of the grid. But a lot of tyre warming going on between everyone. So we'll go on to the tyres. Only Beckett is on the softs. Everyone else is on mediums. Let's see if Beckett has pulled off a masterstroke here, or it could end in disaster for him. So here we go, guys, as they line up. Right, top 6 are already lined up, waiting on Brendis Union and the rest of the grid. Here they come. Let's see where the back of the pack is. Just coming around the final corner now. The two Reynolds just approaching of Hudson and Bagos. So here we go, guys. Round 4 of the Weltmeister Tier 2 Season 1 is about to begin in China. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Boy Razor drive-through penalty for a jump start. Away we go. We got Finn, who held his ground well. We've got a lot of lagging going on. There is a yellow flag. Schumacher's gone wide. Jim Strav is in the gravel. Not sure. Boy Razor has that penalty for jump starting. He's down in P14. Terrible start by Boy Razor. Beckett on the softs, the only guy on the softs, I was going to say doing well, but he has gone wide. So overall, certain people did well. Milos is about to lose P8 to Beckett. Bagos is putting him under pressure, going round the outside. And now Bagos is in P9. So who we got now? Yeah, Beckett is doing well on these softs, but will it cost him later in the race? Rodney T44 has just overtook Milosh and gone into the points, P10. Only Boy Razor has got a penalty, and that was for jump starting. So yeah, Outward Patient already 1.2 seconds behind Finn. Finn has broke the DRS train already. Bagos, yeah, predicted pit stop strategy. If you're going on the hards, it's lap 13, but if you're going on the mediums, it's lap 6, and I think that was lap 16 as well, if you're going on the mediums. Milosh is in the pit. He must have damage. Yeah, Milosh in the pit. Boy Razor also in the pit, about to serve his drive-through penalty. And he's going to serve his drive-through. Brendis Union is in the lead now. What is going on here? They're all jumping everywhere. So, Boy Razor has somehow gotten the lead now. Not sure what happened there. My leaderboard went all haywire there. So who we got? We got Beckett. Bagos, 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Yeah, lap 17 on the hards. If you're going to go two-stop. Who we got? Beckett. Beckett is up into P7. Right, so Maverick and Rick Sturley absolutely mauling Beckett at the moment. Finn, fastest lap, 1:36.3 in the McLaren. Has managed to get forward. DRS is enabled on lap 3. Brendis Union, fastest lap, 1:35.9. Rick Sturley in the pits, having to change a front wing for some damage, and he's off and running again. Milos up into P16 now. Boy Razor is last and in the pits. He must have damage as well. Shuey and Rodney having a good battle here. The two tier 1 drivers, and Shuey has gone wide and allows Rodney to go up into P10. Wow, the battle of the tier 1 drivers in a tier 2 race. Let's go, Rodney and Shuey. Shuey has dropped right back to P13 though. Yeah, Shuey is struggling. See where else we can go. Bagos still has that 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Yes, Charlie, exactly. Get on, Rodders. Currently in P10 in the Alpha Tauri. And doing well. Brendis Union passes Baphomets and is currently in P8. Let's have a look, because Outward is within DRS range of Brendis Jr. This is the fight for P2. They're coming round turn 2 into turn 3. He is half a second. He's less than half a second now. He is closing in on the Mercedes, the Red Bull. So let's see if Outward can get Brendis Jr., the newcomer, in P2. Don't forget, guys, Weltmeister League. Tier 1 races on Sundays, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK time. Then on Thursdays, the Thursday Classics involving both Tier 1 and Tier 2 drivers. in classic cars with classic tracks. That is on a Thursday, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time, and of course what you're watching now, the Tier 2 events with the Tier 2 drivers and a few Tier 1 drivers with a Tier 1 commentator every time. You know, we're taking it in turns commentating, myself, Shui, Wildcat and a few others, if and when they want to do commentary. That is on Saturday, again 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time. And Outward has DRS on Brendis Jr. This is for P2. Can he get him? Not quite. They go round turn 1 again. Not quite there, Outward. But he is closing the gap. He's 0.3 behind Brendis Jr. Brendis Jr. is letting Finn get away with the lead. 5.4 seconds in the lead. Finn is. There is an incident. There is an incident where are you? Boy Razor. Yeah, Boy Razor had a little bit of an incident, just missed it, but he's managed to recover. Let's get back to the fight for P2 between Brendis Jr., the newbie in the Mercedes, and Outward Patience in the Red Bull. Schumacher 13.57. Sorry about that, guys. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Shui is having a terrible time of it. Has he got DRS this time? Yes, he has. Has he got him on the entrance to turn 14? Again, not quite there, Outward. Not quite. And all the time, Finn is racing away with the lead. But Outward has got him. It didn't take the DRS, but he has got him. What a move by Outward. Up into P2, but Brendis is coming back. Brendis retakes it. He probably slowed down enough. And Brendis Union, 135.9, Brendis Jr.'s brother, way back in P7, has just set the fastest lap of the race so far. Rodney passing ex-Baphomet. And Jumbo John and Milos are having a battle here. Jumbo John goes wide. That was for P13. Between the McLaren and the Ferrari. Bagos has DNF'd. I'm not sure what happened to Bagos, but another newcomer to the Tier 2 Weltmeister League events, and his first race ends in a DNF. I'm not sure what happened to Bagos, but unlucky, mate. Unlucky. First race, and it's a lap 5, possibly lap 6 DNF. So Schumacher still with that penalty, 3-second penalty. He's 11 seconds behind the points, behind his teammate Jim Strav. Beckett still on those softs. He's up into P6. The softs working well for him. But saying that, Brendis Union has just passed him. Yeah, exactly. Go on, Outward. What a move that was. Top 4, top 5, all grouped to get well. P2 to P5. There's a massive battle for P2, all the way down to P5. You've got Brendis Union, 135.5 again. Fastest lap. Brendis Union improving all the time. Rodney T44, I was going to say passing Beckett, but Beckett is in the pits. Let's see how quick this pit stop is for Beckett. He has dropped down to P10. He's still way ahead of Shui, who still has that 3-second penalty. He has gone onto another set of mediums. So he might have to switch. He'll have to pit again because he's gone from medium to medium. He will have to switch again to the softs or the hards. He's most likely on the 2-stop strategy. And my guess is he's probably going to go on the softs near the end of the race and gain some places there. but that was a decent stop for Beckett. Let's go back to the battle. It's a 5-way battle from... He was on softs first. My apologies, Charlie. So he's gone from softs to mediums, so he is on 1 stop. Oh yeah, of course, because Beckett was the only one. Yeah, that's right, Charlie. Beckett was the only one who started the race on softs. So he's now got rid of those softs. He's most likely going to be on a 1 stop now. He's going to try and make those mediums work. But look at this battle. Second, all the way down to 6. We got Brendis Jr., Maverick 33, Outward Patient, Chenton the Panda, and Brendis Union all in this battle. We're on board now with Outward right in the middle. And yeah, a 5-car battle for P2. What is going on? Rodney is 6 seconds behind this little train. I don't know how strong the DRS train is on this track, but you've got 5 cars battling for P2. There is a yellow flag at the end of sector 3, one of the Renaults. In fact, it's Hudson. Hudson had a bit of an incident there because there was a yellow flag right where Hudson was. Outward Patient passes Chen the Panda. Just missed that move because of Hudson activating a yellow. They are all on 7-lap-old mediums. Oh, what has happened to Outward? Outward must have gone way wide. And now Rodney's passed him, so Outward is completely out of it now. Maverick goes up to 2nd, passes Brendis Jr. Wait. Maverick and Brendis Jr. are swapping P2 and P3. Brendis Union, his brother, is right up there with him now. And the 2 Mercedes going to double up on the racing points. Milos, 3-second time penalty, exceeding track limits it looks like, or multiple warnings. Schumacher has gone right down. We've got battles all over the track here, guys. Schumacher manages to pass Beckett again, but he's still got that 10 seconds on him. Brendis Union overtakes his brother. Whether that was team orders, I don't know, but it could be the fact that Brendis Union has posted fastest lap after fastest lap. So maybe the guys, the brothers at Mercedes, have basically initiated team orders there. So Brendis Jr. is now in P4, and Brendis Union is going to have a run on Maverick 33 in P2. Finn has absolutely ran away with this. He is nearly at the end of lap 9. He's 12.9 seconds ahead. He locks up though. But yeah, Finn in the McLaren doing it again for the team in orange. And he starts lap 10. Meanwhile, Maverick is trying to hold off both Mercedes with Chen the Panda, and now Rodney has joined the mix. Outward and Jim has managed to catch up as well. They're all within like 1 or 2 seconds of each other. So this battle for P2 may have gone all the way down to P8. None of them have stopped yet. So the pit stops are going to be interesting. Beckett has DNF'd. What has happened to Beckett? He is facing the wrong way. He's got 3 wheels. Guys have got to be careful going down into turn 14. What has happened to Beckett? Oh. The Haas is out of the race. I just caught that. He was facing the wrong way. And now Milos and Jumbo John in the pits, as well as Shui. Right, let's see what tyres these 3 are going to fit. Shui is fitting the hards. Milos is on the hards as well. Little Jumbo John has pulled off the undercut. No, Milos has pulled off the undercut on Jumbo John. Jumbo John is now on the mediums. But what has happened to Beckett again? The Haas facing the wrong way ahead at the start of turn 14. People had to be... Oh. What has happened there, Beckett? Unacceptable Schumacher. Oh, there must have been an incident between Beckett and Schumacher. There must have been an incident between Beckett and Schumacher. Oh, stewards have got some work to do after the race, it looks like. But here we go. Finn is in the pits, just exited. He's on hards now. Maverick coming into the pits. He's getting rid of those 10 lap old mediums. He's going on hards. Chen has overtook. He's gone on softs. Brendis Union is now on hards. They are all queuing to come out of the pit lane. Who else has pitted? Outward Patient on softs. Rodney on hards. Brendis Jr. now on hards. Jim Strav on the hards. Baphomet has just come out. He's on hards as well. Lil Jumbo John, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. They all pitted at the same time, but it looks like Outward Patient and Chen the Panda are the only two drivers to go with the soft option, while everyone else is going for the hards. Everyone else looks like they're going to go to the end of the race on a one-stop strategy. Chen the Panda, Outward Patient, you may have to stop again with those softs. Shui is way behind the points with Milos, Hudson, Lil Jumbo John and the Boy Razor. The top 10 of Baphomet, Rick Sturley, Jim Strav, Brendis Jr., Outward Patient, Rodney T444, Chen the Panda, Maverick 33, Brendis Union, and now Finn, who's under some pressure. And it's safety car anyway. So they've all got to group up. The safety car is right there. It looked like the safety car had literally just come up. I didn't know. I didn't even know the safety car had come out. I was that enthralled into this race. But Beckett, what happened, mate, between you and Shui? What happened? I'm just gonna... Oh, I know, Charlie. I know. In P1. So, lap 12 of 28. Everyone has seemingly had a free pit stop there. Chen the Panda, Outward Patient, the only two drivers on the soft tyres. Rodney in 5th. Yes, that's right, Charlie. Finn, the top 3 all on hards. Rodney is on hards. Brendis Jr., Jim Strav, Rick Sturley, ex-Baphomet, Shui, and Milos, and also Hudson on hards. Lil Jumbo John and the Boy Razor, the only two drivers who are still on mediums. With Shui, Milos and Jumbo John with time penalties as well. This is going to be an interesting second half of the race, guys. This is really going to be an interesting second half of the race. We are all bunched up apart from Boy Razor, who's still 22 seconds behind. Come on, Boy Razor, you can catch up. Let's just see, because he is absolutely flying around trying to catch up to the rest of the field, who we've just seen go down to turn 13. There's everyone in the background, just gone past turn 13. Come on, Boy Razor, you can catch up. Can he catch up before the safety car has to come in? Yep, he has caught up. Well done, Boy Razor, well done. So, is the safety car going to come in this lap? Safety car will be in this lap. Here we go, guys. The second half of the Weltmeister League Tier 2, Round 4 at the Shanghai International Circuit in China. And we are green. Schumacher, 5-second time penalty. Severe collision with Milos. What happened there? Oh, guys. Keep it clean. Boy Razor overtakes Hudson. Hudson now in 15th and last. Brendis Union in the Mercedes right behind Finn in the McLaren. Oh, excuse me. Chen the Panda out with Patient, both on softs, trying to make progress here. They're both chasing down that final podium, which Maverick 33 has got. Brendis Union trying to chase down the lead of the race. They're just going up to Tier 2. They're both going up to turn 12. And it looked like Brendis Union did have the fastest Sector 2 of the race. Remember, guys, no DRS this lap because of the safety car. So he will have to do this without the DRS help. But look at Brendis Union. He takes the lead, but Finn fights back. Finn outbrakes himself, goes wide into turn 14, and Brendis Union takes the lead of the race, even without DRS help. Brendis Union, what? And he takes the fastest lap as well, just to add insult to injury, a 1:34.8. Chen the Panda goes up into P3, overtakes Maverick, but Maverick is fighting back. Boy Razor, 5-second penalty, collision with Hudson. What has happened back there? They are both in the pits, both in like the last two spaces. They're both serving, well, I thought they were serving drive-thrus, but both Renault and Racing Points, both their boxes are a bit late in the pit lane. Chen the Panda and Maverick having a fight for P3. All the time they're fighting, they're letting Brendis Union and Finn get away. There they are in the distance, approaching turn 11, sorry, into turn 12. Finn chasing down Brendis Union, trying to regain the lead of the race. He's 1.1 behind Brendis Union. It seems to be fluctuating between 1.1 and 1.2. He's just out of DRS range when it gets enabled at the end of this lap. He locks up again. And Finn, 3-second time penalty. Oh, that is disastrous for Finn. He must have corner cut the final corner, because he gets a 3-second penalty now. Finn in P2, but 3 seconds. He's just ahead. He's just about 3.5 seconds ahead of Chen the Panda. He will need to catch up Brendis Union and be ahead of him by at least 3 seconds come the end of the race if he has any hope of winning this race. He's locked up again. Outward, what's going on with Outward, Charlie? He's having a fight with Maverick in P... This is for P4. He's got the inside, but he doesn't quite make it. He's 0.4 seconds behind Maverick. Maverick may be dropping through the field here, guys. Approaching turn 11 now, where the leaders are. And Chen the Panda is in the middle of both battles, both for the top 2 and 4th and 5th. Chen the Panda holding 3rd respectively on those softs. Outward on 3-lap-old soft tyres. Hudson gets another 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings. If you're not careful, Hudson, you will be DSQ'd. Here comes Outward again. It's the classic battle. Hard tyres or soft tyres? Which tyre is the better one to be on? Chen the Panda holding 3rd respectively. On the softs, the Boy Racer and Hudson switched to soft tyres as well. Lil Jumbo John, the only driver out on mediums. And Rick Sturley on 12-lap-old hard tyres. He may be going to the end of the race on this set. Rick Sturley in P9. Chasing down Brendis Jr., who was dropped way down the field. He was running as far up as P3, P2. But he's now down in P8, having been passed by Rodney and Jim Strav. Outward Patience. Here we go. He's 0.4 behind Maverick. Jim Strav is 0.3 behind him. This is a three-way battle for 4th place. And it looks like Jim Strav is trying to get past Outward. He's doing well to hold it though, Outward. But has he got DRS? He has got DRS, but here comes Jim Strav. Jim Strav takes P5 from Outward. Now can he hold on to it? Oh! I don't know if there was contact there, but Outward... There might have been contact or Outward outbroke himself, but either way, Jim Strav is in P5, but here comes Outward. DRS open. Can he pass Jim Strav? Not before turn 1, it seems. Brendis Jr. is in the pit. He's going to get rid of these hard tyres. He's going for the mediums. Brendis Jr., who was doing so well up in the top places and trading, you know, pole positions back in Q3, he's now down in P13. This has come undone for Brendis Jr. Meanwhile, his brother, Brendis Union, has taken the lead from Finn. Finn is now 3 seconds behind Brendis Union. Brendis Union has broken DRS. 4.8 seconds down the road in the final podium place is Chen the Panda, but he has Maverick, Jim Strav and Outward for company, and Rodney T44 as well in the Alpha Tauri, who is making a move on Outward Patient. Has these softs come to yeah, it looks like Rodney's got Outward. It looked like the hard tyres were the way to go. The softs are running out too quickly for Outward. He is dropping down the field now. Lil Jumbo John on the mediums. Brendis Jr. now on mediums. Let's see if Brendis Jr. can get back into the podium places. Into the podium. That's a bit, into the points, I should say. Outward Patient gets rid of those softs, goes on to the mediums. Outward Patient's race is starting to unravel. But as I was trying to say, yeah, Brendis Jr. wants to get back into the points. He's now got Outward, Schumacher and Milos to beat to get back into the points. Likewise, Outward in a similar situation to Brendis Jr. They are now both on mediums. If this strategy is anything to go by, then Chen the Panda may be in trouble shortly, because it looks like the softs running out too quickly. So Chen the Panda may be under pressure from Jim Strav. There is Jim Strav in DRS range as well. Rodney T444 not that far down the road. Maverick as well, right behind them. And here comes Jim Strav. DRS is open, but he may not make it by the end of this straight. Let's see if he can get past him on the start-finish. He's 0.6 behind. Half a second now. Chen the Panda has these softs just like Outward. Not worked out. Chen the Panda is pitting. He is getting rid of those softs. It looks like the soft tyre ran out too early. So now Jim Strav is in the podium places. Rodney T444 is in P4. Maverick P5. Chen the Panda goes on to mediums. Hudson, 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings. Hudson is having an absolute nightmare way back in 15th and last. Let's look at this battle for the final podium pace. It is Rodney T444 now up against Jim Strav. Rodney is within DRS range. Baphomet and Milos are having a battle. Ferrari versus McLaren. It's the 1990s all over again. It looks like Milos has just held out for now. Baphomet is still on him. Bit of a wobble from Milos. That might give Baphomet the chance. They are side by side. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Right into turn 13. Baphomet will get DRS on Milos, guaranteed. Chen the Panda goes past... Chen the Panda goes past Lil Jumbo John. What has happened to Lil Jumbo John? I'm sticking with this battle for now. McLaren versus Ferrari, and Baphomet has got past Milos, and there is a yellow flag. Boy Razor, what has happened to you? He's the only driver still on the softs. There was a yellow flag in sector 1 for some reason. Outward Patient goes ahead of Rick Sturley, who is now in the pits. Rick Sturley drops down to P12. Shuey is in the points. Outward is back in the points. There is another yellow flag. It looks like it's Hudson again. Yep, it's Hudson. What is happening to the Renault today? Bagos, DNF and Hudson way down in 15th and last with a multitude of penalties, it looks like. Boy Razor in the pits, getting rid of those softs, but he's serving his penalty first. Now he's going to get rid of the softs, and he's now on mediums. So that is everyone off the softs. Softs obviously was not the way to go in this race. So here we go again. The fight for P3, Rodney versus Jim Strav. The podium places, especially P3, has swapped between half the field, it looks like. We had Brendis Jr. against Outward. We had Jim Strav against Rodney now. Maverick has been in there. Chen the Panda has been up there. Everyone wants P3 at the moment. Brendis Union and Finn, as long as they keep it up, they have got P1, P2. But Finn is 5.4 seconds behind Brendis Union in the Mercedes. Finn in the McLaren. So they, unless something drastic happens in these last 7 laps, it looks like Brendis Union and Finn 12 will be on the podium. But the fight for P3 is still raging on. Rodney in DRS range of Jim Strav. The Alpha Tauri versus the Williams. Don't forget, guys, Weltmeister League Tier 1 races on Sunday nights, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK. We have our Thursday Classics involving both Tier 1 and Tier 2 drivers, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK on Thursday nights. And of course, right here, the Tier 2 events on Saturday nights, Again, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK. Chen the Panda gets past Milos on those 10 lap old hard tyres. He's chasing down Baphomet. He has DRS. He's trying the dive, but can he brake in time? He goes wide, and Baphomet takes the place back. And not only that, Milos sneaks through as well. That was a bit of a mistake by Chen the Panda. He gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Maybe the dive bomb into turn 14 wasn't the way to go. But here, yeah, Milos is trying to get past Baphomet now. This is for P6. P6, 7 and 8 right here. Chen the Panda, and there is contact. There is contact. Chen the Panda, broken end plate on his front wing. That is going to hurt him. Again, shouldn't really have tried that. And he's contacting and taking out the other end plate. Chen, you've got to be careful, mate. You've got to be careful. He does get past Milos, but how much has that taken out of the Alfa Romeo? Hudson again with more time penalties. And Milos is having to give up to Outward as well in the Red Bull. Chen, his front wing is compromised. Outward may get him here if Outward breezes past him. And here comes Milos again. Chen, what is going on, mate? You've taken off both your end plates with, to be honest, unnecessary moves. You had to be more patient, Chen. Sorry, mate, but Boy Razor, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Shui is back on soft tyres for some reason. Maybe Shui wants fastest lap, but he ain't going to get the extra point unless he gets into the top 10. There was a yellow flag in turn 1. That looked like it was the Maverick. But yeah, what about Chen the Panda, guys? Tries a dive bomb, it doesn't quite work out. He loses 2 places. Then trying to get it back, he takes off his left end plate on his front wing. And then trying to get past the same car in Milos, the McLaren, he takes off his other end plate. His front wing, he's got to be careful. His steering is compromised now, Chen the Panda. But he's still plugging away. He's still in DRS range. But with that damage on the front of that Alfa Romeo, how effective is the DRS going to be with that much damage? Milos in P8, right behind Outward Patient in P7. Baphomet in P6, 17 seconds behind the top 5. Here we go again with the battle for P3, the final podium place. It's still the Williams of Jim Strav against the Alpha Tauri of Rodney T444. And he's still chasing right behind these guys. 4.6 seconds behind, in fact. Let's go to the battle in for P6. Outward Patient 1.3, just a little bit more, and he'll be in DRS range. Baphomet, 3-second time penalty. Outward, you've got P6 no matter what at the moment, because Baphomet has got a time penalty which will drop him behind Milos, it looks like. He'll lose 2 places through that time penalty, Baphomet will. Must have been track limits cutting that last corner. But I think Outward wants to do it on track. He wants to pass him. Let's see if he can do it. He is still in DRS range, but they're coming around the long sweeping left-hander of turn 7 into turn 8, and then the double left-hander of turns 9 and 10. He's 0.3 behind. He's literally right on top of his gearbox. But Outward has got no ERS left. He's got to plan his move careful. He doesn't want to do what Chen the Panda did. Here we go on the straight. He will have DRS. Baphomet is trying to break the slipstream, but can Outward. He can't quite do it here, but he will have DRS on the start-finish straight. 3 laps to go, guys. It looks like Brendis Union and Finn 12 are going to take the top 2. Hudson again with more penalties. And Outward Patient, round turn 1. He's right on top of Baphomet. This the fight for P6. Using his overtake. Lil Jumbo John overtakes Chen the Panda, who is pitting. What tyres is he going to go on? He's on another set of mediums, Chen the Panda. And he's having to... Yeah, he's repaired the damage to his front wing. That was unlucky, Chen the Panda, but that's what happens when you try to make a move like that. You know, the dive bomb, it almost never works. But yeah, really good effort from Chen the Panda. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't work out, and he's down in P12 after pitting for a new front wing. Back we go to Outward, and Rodney. Rodney gets a time penalty, 3 seconds. So he will have to, for him to get on the podium, Rodney, he will have to pass Jim Strav. He is 1.8 behind. Outward Patient gets past Baphomet eventually. But for Rodney to get on the podium, he will have to pass and beat Jim Strav by 3 seconds. Brendis Jr. is up. Jumbo John, 3 second time penalty. Baphomet is struggling now. He's down in P10. Rick Sturley passes Milosh. The Alfa Romeo passes the McLaren. But Milosh is coming back at him. Milosh is in DRS range. This for P7. Outward is comfortable in P6 after that little fight with Baphomet. Well played, guys, well played. But Milosh in DRS range of Rick Sturley. The McLaren versus the Alfa Romeo. Can Milosh get P7? They are coming round turns 9 and 10. Rodney has dropped back a bit from Jim Strav. And Milosh goes a little wide going into turn 13. That's going to hurt him. Yep, he's now out of DRS range. That has really hurt Milosh. I don't know if that was understeer or not. But Milosh had a chance of getting DRS on Rick Sturley, but he just didn't have a good exit out of turn 13. He comes into turn 14. He's also got penalties. Schumacher, 3 second time penalty, multiple warnings again. This must all be track limits. And he's the only driver, Shuey's the only driver on softs. Let's go up to... There is a yellow flag. Hudson! Hudson, what has happened to Hudson? The Renault, who is running dead last. What has happened to him? He has just stopped dead. It looks like he put too much power coming out of turn 13. Well done for waiting till everyone had passed. But yeah, Hudson, he's having an absolute nightmare of a race here in the Renault. In fact, Renault as a whole has had a nightmare event with Bagos DNFing and Hudson way back in last. And literally, he must have put on too much power, too much throttle coming out of turn 3. Fastest lap, Rodney T44, 1:34.7. Takes it away from Brendis Union. And he's still chasing down Jim Strav. He's 1.5 seconds behind him. There goes Jim Strav in the Williams. Rodney T444 just sets the fastest lap. Brendis Jr. passes Milos going into turn 14. Must have used DRS. And Brendis Jr. is now in P8. Milos in P9. Baphomet with the last points position, 4 seconds ahead of Jumbo John. But these guys, the back from P9 way back, there was another yellow flag somewhere. It was on turn 12, not sure what that was about. But from P9 down to P15 have all got penalties, as well as Rodney, who is chasing down Jim Strav, and he has to beat him by at least 3 seconds because of that penalty. And Finn has also got a penalty as well, but his penalty will probably keep him in P2 as long as he doesn't lock up into turn 14 like that. That is the boy Razor at the back, which he has passed. And Brendis Union wins. Brendis Union in the McLaren wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Jim Strav in second, thanks to the penalty for Finn. Finn in third, Rodney in fourth. Great race, guys. Brendis Union with the win. Jim Strav in the Williams second because Finn had penalties. The McLaren P3. Rodney, good battle mate, in P4. Maverick takes P5. Outward Patient, what a race from him. He takes P6. Great race, mate. Rick Sturley comes through in P7. Brendis Jr. stays ahead of Milos in P8. Great race from him for his first outing. Milos in P9. Double points finish for Mercedes. Double points finish for McLaren. And Baphomet, provisional P10, but we'll see what the penalties say. Yep, Baphomet keeps P10. Here comes Jumbo John, P11. Chen the Panda with that front wing damage that was suffered earlier in the race. He comes through. He comes through in P12. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, mate. Who is driver of the day? Wow, what a race, guys. Driver of the day, Rodney T444. Well done, mate. What an absolute banger of a race. Literally, you just could not see it right until the end. Well done to Brendan. Well done to Jim Strav. Well done to Finn, who are the top 3 drivers in the Weltmeister League Tier 2 Round 4. And yeah, that is the final race for Tier 2 of 2020. And wow, what a final race of the year. Just going to take a few pictures of this. There we go. So Brendis Union is your Chinese Grand Prix winner. Jim Strav in P2. Finn P3. Rodney, what a performance, P4 and driver of the day. And fastest lap for Rodney as well. What a race. Maverick P5. Outward Patient P6. Rick Sturley P7. Brendis Jr. Good first outing for him in P8. Milos P9. Great finish for McLaren. Baphomet and Jumbo John P10, P11. Chen the Panda P12. Boy Racer P13. Schumacher P14. P15. No, because he's tier 1, so we'll see, guys. We'll see. Beckett and Bagos, the only non-finishers. And yeah, what a race for the Chinese Grand Prix. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked this stream, then please follow us at the Weltmeister League. We have a Tier 1 race tomorrow at the Circuit of the Americas in the USA. Some of the Tier 1 drivers' home race, I might add. And yeah, that is tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UK time. And yeah, big thank you to Schumacher for letting me commentate, and also for creating this league. And yeah, follow the Weltmeister League, Tier 1 on Sundays, Classic Racing on Thursday, and of course Tier 2 on Saturdays. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next, literally see you tomorrow when Tier 1 will be coming up. And of course, being a Tier 1 driver, I will be a part of that. But yeah, what a race to do my first commentary on. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.